Hello, it's High Vibe Andy here, just taking the opportunity to stop by and apologize for my voice in this video. I'm fresh off a festival, 5 days, into not needing to be using my voice anymore and still using it. I didn't want anything to stop me from getting this message out, so I appreciate my ride or dies who are here listening and tolerating my voice and watching this. Please make sure to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Please support me. I love you. I appreciate you. And I hope this message helps you.
I prefer organic herb like my groceries. Damiana for the mix, call that potency. I am everything that I'm supposed to be. Literally turn to gold when you're close to me. Keep divine reflection, you the goat to me. You dripping, thanks for meet me on this frequency. If you ever wonder about the freak in me, come practice Kundalini under the sheets with me. Watch me drip, 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 drip.
Anyway. So I was going to show you all the cards and then get into the reading, but I'm going to just start because I don't know, Spirit's really loud. I'll see if I'm going to pull more cards after this, but I kind of have what I need right here. Alright, one more card and then I'm going to get into it. Spirit, any more messages for this person who's watching? Okay, yeah. Yeah, Spirit is loud, not waiting to give the message, so. So the first card that jumped out was the Emperor, so this is either you or somebody coming into your life right now. Okay, so the Emperor card is usually representative of somebody who is very practical, and has a lot of self-discipline. So this could be you. It doesn't have to be a male, but it could be a very masculine energy, if you are a female. And it's you might be feeling overly ambitious at this time. So either you or somebody who possesses these characteristics is coming into your life at this time. What else do I need to say about it? This person probably has a tattoo on their arm, right here. On top, not where mine is, but here. They may have dark hair, dark skin, dark features, brown eyes. They're intellectual. This person is usually either they're intelligent or they're just really intellectually stimulating, and charming usually. Other people really like them, or you notice they're good at conversation, or maybe they're just, really good at expressing in a way that you find to be intellectually stimulating, or attractive. Most likely the person who this is attracted to intelligence, or you are attracted to them for their intelligence. This person is most likely a bit of a free bird. There's this energy of the ram, so it's kind of Taurus energy. Either they have Taurus in their chart, or they're just somebody who really takes shit head on and they appear that way. This person most likely is well dressed, or you feel that they just like have a swagger about them that you really like. Maybe it's how they carry themselves, or something that they wear that you like, or like a feature about them that you really like. And this person might either possess of or wear a lot of or like the color gold. So like their favorite color could be gold, or like their favorite material, like if they were to choose like between silver and gold, they would pick gold because that shit looks fire. Basically, this person is me. Okay, anyway. So that's the first card that I pulled. And for anybody watching this and talking shit and saying, oh, why are you doing card reading? You need to stop doing card reading. You need to stop talking. Your voice, blah, 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 blah. I do not answer to you. So the Emperor card usually defines like it's like the divine masculine, but there are like some shadow traits to the card. Just like the person is intellectual, and so like they're usually pretty strategic, and they are over analytical sometimes. So one of their problems is that they have an issue with being stubborn, and like sometimes they have a desire for control, or they may come off as controlling. One of those reasons might be because they struggle with obsessive compulsive disorder, but you know, either way, those are still things that like are a little bit unbalanced within the masculine that might need to be worked on. So it's like a little snippet in here that I feel like is worth reading, so I'm gonna read it. It says, use your mind as well as your heart and rise to power as you lead your own evolution. While becoming your own emperor means infinite possibility for your success, it also means addressing any issues that you harbor around authority, control, and willpower. Oopsie. You may need to work on your magic within the confines of establishment. Yeah, whatever. But remember that organizing principles of societies are fluid over time. Remain flexible and keenly aware of your own energetic boundaries and motives. So like with respect, like be a rebel, but like within respect. You know what I mean? Like do no harm type shit. Yeah, so I felt like that was important. So, I don't know. I hate that I pulled the card in reverse. I don't know. This could be either you or someone in your life. Again, this person, it's kind of like this version of this card is kind of dark. Like, this person draws a little bit from the darkness. It's not like, doesn't mean that the person themselves is dark, like, or they're not of the light. It's just that like they often draw on their darkness to create their talents or whatever it is that drives them. And like, it's like this person has natural talent, natural skill, natural powers of manifestation on drawing through what it is. Sorry for the interruption. So we're saying that the Magician in reverse, the significance of this card being in reverse is like this person is able to draw on what they desire through manifesting and like in the physical. So like this person like does their work mostly in the physical, like grounded. Either the person is grounded or they use movement in some way or physical grounding in some way to manifest rather than through the dream state or verbalizing or, you know, because like there's a bunch of different ways you can manifest. So what I'm trying to say is that the significance of this being in reverse, if this is you, this could mean that you are having feelings of insecurity or confusion and creating your own blockages at this time. So whoever this person is, the reason that they're in reverse is because they're having trouble manifesting and making their dreams come true and making things that they want to work out for themselves. and they're feeling like they're blocked from their natural skill set of intuition and their natural manifestation powers, which is not good. We don't want that. Unless this person is a demon and they're not supposed to be manifesting whatever it is they're trying to manifest. But if you know that it's you and you have good intention and you want something that you feel is not like too much to ask for, you're blocking your own intuition and you need to know. So like either this magician is unfocused, or maybe blocked off by selfishness. Like maybe the thing that they are wanting is too much. Like it's an unfair or unreasonable trade, like what they're offering and what they're wanting. And then it could also be, like somebody who just doesn't know that they have the ability to do things. If this is you and you're struggling, you don't know that you have the ability to manifest, you need to do an affirmation. The affirmation is, I can manifest the life that I desire through energy and action. So either write it down somewhere or say it to yourself, like before bed or in the morning when you wake up. Write it on your mirror. I can manifest the life that I desire through energy and action. Okay? And then do that. And you guys, I know you're getting tired of hearing about me and this Surabi Mudra and the Gayatri Mantra, but really, it has done so much for me if you guys just practice. Like, look it up and they'll teach you how to do it online. Because I can't, because it's going to look way too complicated. But it's, the short version of it is okay, you can like look it up. Just look up the Gayatri Mantra. And you can look it up. There's like a song, and if you do the song, it's easier to remember it. It's easier to learn it. Look up the lyrics. I can write them on the screen. But, place your thumbs to your heart and practice. And imagine in your head, in your visual brain, you living out your dreams and manifesting what it is you desire. That shit works. Like, it works. And we all go through periods of time when we're asking the universe for something and we don't know if it's ill-advised or not. Like, we have questionable intentions. Like, we don't know if, like, we're just, like, being greedy or, like, is it even okay for me to ask for this thing? And if you feel like you're blocking yourself off because you're afraid that you might be asking for the wrong thing, or you're trying to avoid doing something that could be considered as wrong or against the divine plan, you just ask the universe, but make sure you say, like I advise you to try saying, for the good of all and to the harm of none, or for the greatest good of all, with no ill intent for any. Something along those lines, so you can ask for what you're asking for and also ask for permission to have that thing without feeling guilt attached to asking. Alright, so the Eight of Cups represents moving on, taking control of something, and asserting your independence. So, like, as you see, this is like, she's walking away from something, and, like, after a moment of reflection, and then there's a ceremonial bowl burning over here. So this is like you're being divinely guided to take action, to walk away from something that does not serve you any longer. So it might be even really hard for you to do because it might be something that you thought was meant for you or something you thought you were supposed to be doing, but it's time for you to make that decision to walk away. And so it's like essentially in the pursuit of like your new dreams and directions. You have to leave your old reality. But like you could be feeling like disappointed, or you could feel like a sense of abandonment, or you could be causing other people to feel a sense of abandonment because you're walking away from that thing. But it's important for you to do that. And if you can't let go of something, you need to consider doing a ritual release, like a cord cutting ceremony, or, something that energetically is helping you to move away from this. So you may be struggling with feelings of regret, or wondering if you're going to be regretting your choice to walk away from something because you're stuck in your current reality and you have fears blocking your momentum, and you feel like you're engaging in escapism or avoidance. For a lot of people, this is going to be walking away from a lifestyle, or walking away from a relationship, or walking away from like an unhealthy person in your life. If there is a magician in reverse, if there's somebody in your life that is using energy manipulation for negative purposes, and this person is keeping you blocked off, then this is the person that you're essentially needing to walk away from, because they're holding you back from either entering your emperor energy or from meeting your emperor. So take that how it resonates. Remember, always, these energies could represent you or your person. Flip it, switch it, fit it how, it's appropriate, but also don't try to fit it if it doesn't fit. Not every reading is for everybody. Please don't go insane trying to make every reading about you. Okay, mental health first. So basically, one of the greatest acts of self-love that you can take is to walk away from something that you're holding on to because it's comfortable, and walking towards something that you know is going to be better for you. Like following your dreams. Like, of course, that's what we're here to do. So, let's see. This is just reiterating, you need to let go of anchors that are tethering you, and to choose yourself. Shedding outgrown expectations, hopes, people, ideas, beliefs, guilt, or ways of being. If you find yourself exhausted or confused, or jumping from thing to thing, know that you're entering a mystical period of intense shifting, and releasing old stories will help you to travel lightly. Go in the direction of epic dreams, happiness, and greater meaning. And then there's an affirmation here for you guys too. I love this affirmation. For a lot of you, this is going to be leaving a job or a living situation, but for a lot of you, this could be a relationship or partnership or friendship of some sort. But the affirmation that you need to start practicing within yourself every day is, I walk away from negativity and I choose myself in a rebellious act of self-love. And the reason being that you need to do that is because right now you're in this Ten of Wands energy where you're traveling uphill with way too much baggage, and you need to release some of that so that you can go in the right direction, and so that your journey isn't so difficult because you're carrying too much burdens. Okay, so this card is also telling us that we need to follow the transitional period that is being experienced. So right now, if you're experiencing a transition or you're experiencing a change that is unexpected and is dragging you in a direction that you really were not expecting, you need to pursue it and follow it, because it is divine intervention, divine guidance, divine timing, that this is bringing you back to where you're supposed to be going, because somewhere along the way you got a little lost and somebody tried to pull you, possibly using some of your baggage and some of your issues against you to try and drag you in the wrong direction. So this is literally the universe trying to realign you with your purpose and get you back on the right path. So have faith that you're going to be following the right direction from here on out. It says you have been taking on too much, and this is an opportunity to free yourself from heavy burdens, obligations, and finding yourself closer to a successful outcome. But you have a need to prioritize, and you have a message from Spirit to keep going. At this time, you may be clinging to responsibilities and having divided attentions, and Spirit wants you to remember that you need to ask for help, because we forget that we can do that. You have a community you can reach out to, you have friends, you have family, whatever you have, even if it's just spirit, you need to remember that you can manifest. You need to remember that you can pray and you can fucking ask for help. You can release your burdens and say, like, hey, I need to know what's up. What do I do? What do you want for me to do? What can I do? Because I need help with this. And you need to remember that you can do that. A lot of you, the burdens that you're carrying are people's expectations of you. So it's like, you need to be letting go of whatever it is that other people are thinking or saying about you, what other people's expectations of you are, and you like need to stand up for yourself. Okay, so it says, whether your burdens are material, spiritual, literal, or energetic, it's clear that you've got some extra baggage right now. Release that ish and enjoy your last steps to the finish line. The affirmation is, I release my burdens into the ethers, knowing that the universe will help me to tend to the essentials. To like start thinking about what you need. It's not a problem to think about what it is that you want, but you know, don't spend so much time like worrying about what other people are going to think of you if you drop some of your burdens to pursue something that you want. And don't fear being a martyr. Okay? Because this is the energy coming in right here. The Two of Swords, literally saying that right now you're keeping yourself trapped at a stalemate because you're literally like fearing, like you're in avoidance. You're fearing making a decision based on like, I don't know how to explain. You like, you're letting other people control you. And it's messing with your mental. Like essentially you're being dragged. Birds. Okay, this tarot party is being interrupted for a soup break. Just trying to bust out a card reading. My cat is so cute. Alright, anyway. What I will say is that it's not an option right now for you to be keeping yourself stuck. Because that cycle is just going to keep repeating. And what it's going to do is it's going to piss off spirit, because I have a feeling some of you have been trying to manifest something. And the reason why you're feeling nagged and picked at by, like this is bothering you, is because you asked for something. Now you don't know what you want. You're not making a decision. You're just going back and forth. You're not actually doing anything about it. So you've essentially asked for spirit to send you a blessing, and you're sitting on it and you're shitting on it because you're not pursuing it. You're not doing anything. So you're going to keep feeling like that stagnance and blockage. Okay, and like for some of you, you need to be looking out because spirit is trying to urge you and talk to you through birds. If you're seeing a lot of blackbirds, you're seeing birds everywhere. I have been. But like, this is like the universe trying to send you signs and you're not paying attention. You're not looking, you're unavailable to receive whatever it is that they're trying to send you. And the next energy is like the Knight of Swords, which is like saving the day, pursuit of excellence, ambition, being assertive, success, decision-making, intelligence, haste, streamlining. Like, this is what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be saving the day. You're supposed to be swooping in and making the decisions that are thrusting you forward into action. And this says, as with all powerful energies, you may run the risk of being overly forceful or domineering. Be careful not to hurt others with your impatience to win. So like some of you are trying to win at all costs, and it's coming off like you're unpredictable, you're like hard-edged, emotionally unavailable, you're too hasty, you need a logical solution for everything instead of just feeling it out and going through it and experiencing. You have charge and determination, which are great things to have, but you run the risk of being somebody who is constantly trying to control everything so that you can have a positive outcome instead of just seeing what happens. And that can be dangerous because other people are perceiving you that way. Organize your thoughts and make sure your energy is hurtling in the same direction. So again, Nine of Cups energy popping out at the end of this reading. The importance of this is that this is the wish fulfillment card. This deals with matters of love usually. So either a twin flame or a soulmate connection is coming towards you, or you're looking for that, or you're seeking that out. Excuse me. The problem with this is you being in indecisive energy is what's holding you back from reaching your wish fulfillment. Because as I said before, you can't wish for something and then you don't make any moves towards the thing you're wishing for. You think the universe is just going to hand that shit to you. No, you have to make a decision. You have to start doing things to work towards your goal. You dig? Some of you are either really spoiled or you just don't know, like nobody ever taught you, like you don't work, you don't eat. You cannot just, universe, can I have this thing? And then you think the universe is just gonna give you whatever. You need to put in the work. The universe isn't even clear if you really know what it is that you want because you're so damn indecisive. Not to be rude or anything, but you are being indecisive. Every single one of these cards deals with the fact that you're needing to walk away but possibly struggling with the idea of it. You're carrying too many burdens but struggling with the idea of letting them go. You're feeling like people are in your ear but struggling to discern that you need to be making decisions for yourself. You're struggling to take action. All these things you're struggling with, something's got to give. And the energy at the beginning of this card was saying okay, you're either this person who is stuck and their intuition is blocked, or you're this person who has got all their shit together and is ready to create abundance. But I'm looking at it now, it's this is the energy that you're in right now, and this is what's on the other side, right? Because for some of you, that is your wish fulfillment, is not to find your emperor, is to be the emperor, is to be the person who's sitting on the throne with everything that they need that's going to help them progress forward. And like I said, you don't work, you can't eat. There's no situation that you're going to go through in life that you don't have to have pain and you don't have to have suffering and you don't have to have the struggle in order for you to create this abundance and to be able to appreciate that light. That's just how it works. And I have people who are mad at me because they see the abundance and the blessings and the things that come my way that I just seem to just manifest out of thin air, that I'm I want this thing, and then it happens for me. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors. You don't see behind the scenes. You don't know what I have had to go through, where I've been, what I've had to suffer through my whole life to get this. I have done nothing but sacrifice for others and help others. And through this experience, I've learned that I have to help myself. I have to do something for myself, because otherwise I'm just going to be stuck in the cycle where I'm consistently helping other people and never doing anything for myself. So really one of the hardest things I ever had to do was choose myself. And I've done that. And so that's why my blessings are coming in. But these are things I've been wishing for since I was a kid, when my life was real fucked up. Spirit, are there any messages that need to come forward to elaborate on this Magician Emperor energy in this reading. Any more advice you can give me about the Nine of Cups? Any more advice you can give me about the wish fulfillment in this reading? Besides the fact that this person is a Leo. Okay. Leo energy. It's also the Strength card. Any more information about this wish fulfillment? Bitch, you about to be rich. You about to have abundance, whoever this is. So, if you're fighting any injuries, or you are suffering from illness, or you're struggling with something mentally, emotionally that may be heavy or overbearing, this is a really good card I pulled. It's a Strength card. It's Leo energy. It represents a really good outcome to a long-term a long-term problem that you've been waiting for a solution for. So it's a good sign. And then the next card that I pulled was the Wheel of Fortune, essentially. So most likely whatever you're struggling with or worried about has to do with your abundance and your finance. And it's just letting you know that it is going to level out. There is going to be a positive outcome, whether it be your health, finances, or balancing those things. And what I'm seeing from the symbolism of this card is the dice are supposed to represent, it can represent good luck or good fortune, but it can also represent risk, like taking risks, and like gambling, like playing a game of is this or is this not going to work out? And so Spirit just wants you to know that this is going to work out in your favor. There is going to be a positive outcome to which you're able to balance the dark and light aspects of things. You're going to be able to balance your money. You're going to be able to balance your stability and everything based on your judge of character and your ability to discern. So whatever decision that it is that you're going to make, it's going to be the right one, and you're going to do it with strength, and you're going to be able to make the decision that's best for you. Any more messages? Any more messages that the person watching this needs to know? Okay. Any more messages that this person watching needs to know at this time? Any more messages, Spirit, for this person watching this video? Any final messages for the person watching this video? Okay. I'll take this because it popped up twice. Alright, so let's get into it, yeah. Heyo! Okay, Divinity. Whoever this reading is for, you're about to experience a moment of breakthrough. And it is like messages directly sent from the divine. And then again, there's the spirit guide, this bird again following you, trying to let you know what's up. Okay. The stairways to the heavens and the inner minds are opening up to you, the sacred geometry. You're starting to decode the messages. You know what I'm saying? So that energy is very prevalent here. Right? So we have the devil in reverse. So this has probably got something to do with addictions you may be facing. You're going to understand that you need to balance your addictions and overcome them in some way, whatever they might be. So that's good. This is like reclaiming your power, letting go of addictions, letting go of bad decisions, or patterns to make bad decisions, or like outdated systems of thinking, like being stuck thinking that like things are going to be a certain way because of how they've been in the past. So you're reclaiming your power and overcoming that. And then the next card is the Page of Cups. This is like just like a reminder that it's okay to be creative and stuff, but you also need to ground yourself, because you might live a little bit too much in the dream state, and you need to bring realistic things into play to make your dreams a reality, to bring that down to the level of like where that's happening, because we tend to spend all of our time daydreaming about things and not actually putting in the footwork to make them happen. When pigs fly, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to put the work in. Usually someone with a childlike sense of wonder, like somebody's trying to get your attention. Probably someone who's either younger than you or just very young at heart, very creative, very like in the dream state, you know, like an ethereal, like very creative and imaginative mind and soul. And it could also indicate that you have like a lighthearted family event coming up, or something fun, or a celebration or something that's coming up, that may be reuniting you with this person, or that you're going to meet this person out if you haven't met this person yet. Or it could be several people, you know, it could be just like a family gathering or an event where you're going to be with a lot of like-minded souls and tap into your inner child energy, which is good. That's very healing and important. It also pertains to like letting go of outdated systems and letting go of your addictions. It's like having that support system and that family where you can be a child, and feel safe, you know. See, lots of celebrating. So like this card is usually about public recognition, success, and like as you can see, this person is in celebration. This person sometimes has to deal with fame, being famous, but it also could just mean like something in the public eye. The celebration is there, the stallion is there, which I already told y'all what that means. Sometimes celebration means sex, sometimes the stallion means strength of like a person or a relationship. But either way, there's lots of celebrating, lots of music, lots of happiness, and lots of fiery, passionate energy. So if you're going to have this, I mean, it's like the lighthearted, you know, family fun and the aloofness, but also this passionate, like, experience. So the Queen of Pentacles came out in reverse. Usually this card represents somebody who is financially stable, and manages their family and finances really well and takes care of them. But in reverse, this can indicate that this person is having a lot of anxieties, and it's a lot of like white rabbit energy, like I'm late, you know, like feeling like FOMO, fear of missing out, anxieties about like clouding your current situation, not being able to enjoy or feel because you're so worried about what the future holds that you're not living in the present or enjoying the moment. And then if this is in reference to a love or a romantic situation, you could be experiencing anxiety due to receiving mixed signals from somebody. And I would say communication is key, but also it's very clear when somebody wants something. And if this is a situation that you're dealing with where you're feeling insecure or you're feeling anxiety, you don't know where to go, you don't know what to do, you don't know how this person is feeling, either reach out to them and talk to them, or understand that love requires patience, and that if a person wants you or wants to be with you, they will make it very clear through their words and actions when the time is right, because they may be working through something. So, you know, communication is key, but just remember to be open and honest and to have that sense of patience about it, and not jump to conclusions and let your anxieties drive the ship, and don't live in a constant state of worry, and actually be able to enjoy your time with these people and in these experiences. This indicates that somebody is either finding their soul purpose, with the 8 of Coins. It's like mastering your skill in craftsmanship, or putting something into your work that's having progress, patience and determination. So, yeah, just like whatever it is that you're working on or stepping into the power of working on is going to be beneficial to you, and it's going to be something that's in alignment with your soul purpose, and it's going to be something that you've mastered, skill that you've mastered, essentially. You may be seeking shortcuts to your detriment. Don't do that. Burning out or giving up, having sporadic output because you have a lack of experience with it. To which I say, you need to have patience with yourself, and determination on your side, because you have made it around the sun how many times, and no matter what, you always seem to find your way through, and like the only way out is through, literally. So if there's something that you're working on and you feel like it's almost impossible because you're just like tired, because you're like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, just remember that you stepping outside of the box and trying to do something different is a step in the right direction. You can pick up a book and learn a new skill like that. You can watch somebody do a trick and learn how to do it. You are full of infinite possibilities, so don't ever doubt your ability to make whatever it is that your dreams are come true. Okay, so the Seven of Swords came out in reverse, which I just want to show you this fucking bird that is like ballistic. Like I told you, it's all about these birds. But in reverse, it can indicate like imposter syndrome. Like you're doubting yourself. You feel like you're not really as great as you're coming off, or you don't believe in yourself in some way. Or you're having feelings of self-deceit, like you're lying to yourself, or you're keeping secrets, or you're doing something that is to your own detriment. And if you're doing that right now, I just want you to know that the solution to all of what is holding you back is on the other side of that. So once you face Dark Night of the Soul, face what it is that you need to go through, your breakthrough is on the other side. This card, upright, usually means that you're dealing with like conflict, specifically among friends or family, involving like feeling like you're having hollow victories, or like conflict that's brought about by like unfair advantages that people may have over you. But in reverse, it means that there's a solution on the way to the issue. So just hang in and tap into your strength once again, because the solution is coming for this. It is coming to a close. You're not going to be stuck like this forever. The affirmation is, the lessons move me ahead always. Alright, so I'm consulting my Angel Therapy Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Spirit, is there any final messages that can come forward for the person in this reading? Spirit, ancestors, angels, any messages that need to come forward at this time for the person viewing this video? Spirit, is there any messages that need to come forward? Guardian angels, ancestors, past loved ones, any messages that you'd like to bring forward for the person watching this video? Spirit, any more messages that need to come forward for the person watching this? Any final messages? Any final messages of encouragement or that will be helpful to the viewer? Please come forward at this time. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. The first card was be willing to forgive. So ask the angels to clear your mind, body, and past of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. The next card we pulled was Twin Flame. Yikes. The answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. Third eye chakra. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. Cut your cords. Ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from old destructive patterns. Very pointed advice. Clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. So I'm going to recommend a spiritual bath with, like the crystals, the candles, the petals, the Epsom salt, whatever tools you feel that you have that you can tap into or use to help you. I don't know. I have a spell book that I can get out to help with that, but I will list what I recommend after this. Okay, so here I'm going to list the different types of spiritual baths that can be helpful, the ones that I use, and the rituals. Pause if you need to at this point. So that and crystals, it wants you to utilize the energy of crystals to support and help you in your present situation. Manifestation power, use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. Indigo, the person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural-born leader. Spirit wants you to know that if you get nervous, you can focus on service. So put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? And the law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs. Yeah, like you don't have to think so hard or fixate so hard on something. The universe will make it happen for you. So long as you're acting out of love and light, doing acts of service, doing things that align with your highest purpose and that make you feel good and make others feel good, then Source has got you covered. You know what I mean? I think that's all the messages that Spirit has. And if you still feel you need more and you want an extended reading or a reading on something else or from a different deck, I'm reopening my readings for 55.55 a sesh. And, I take pride in giving good readings. I've never given a reading under an hour to somebody. I really give a lot of dedication, time, and effort to tapping into your energy. And there's some questions I'll have to ask you before and some information I'll need from you before doing your personal readings. But yeah. Thank you for watching. Love and light.